The Bachelorette, the final rose, Becca finally picks her guy, and it wasn't surprising. And if you were surprised, you haven't been paying attention. Of course, those pictures of her and Garrett were leaked. Reality Steve revealed that it was Garrett that she picks, and well, it was true. For me, it was all over when she said, "You remind me of my father." Chris Harrison started off by saying it was going to be the most dramatic season finale we have ever seen. He says that every time. And Chris, you're the reason why I have trust issues. This wasn't dramatic at all. I mean, last season, Ari's season, was dramatic. He basically broke up with Becca on live television in front of everyone, and yeah, it was heartbreaking. But this season, we all knew Garrett was going to win. Sorry, Blake, but you're just not the chosen one. As to who I wanted to win, honestly, I don't care. The guy I always like, or the girl that I always like, never gets to be chosen. All I was watching for really was to see if it was correct. All the leaked information, if she was actually going to pick Garrett, which she did, but mainly I was watching to see who the next Bachelor was going to be. And of course, they didn't reveal it. Blake and Garrett finally get to meet Becca's family. And well, as usual, the family is absolutely no help. Or, I mean, maybe they're trying to help, and usually the person just doesn't want to hear it. They've already kind of made up their decision. And whenever the family says something slightly negative, or maybe just not as positive about the person that they want to choose, they just kind of ignore it. And in this case, it was the whole challenging scenario that they kept bringing up. Becca's sister kept on bringing up that she should pick somebody that's going to challenge her. Well, and they also said that Garrett probably was the riskier choice. Yeah, I don't think Becca really cared. She was still gonna pick him, so. The difference between what Blake wants and what Garrett wants. Let me break it down for you guys. Blake wants teamwork. He likes strong, independent women. Garrett wants a wife and kids. Yeah, he wants a family. So I honestly could not control my laughter when Becca's uncle says that Garrett is a poet. Same guy that says he has eagles in his chest and loves the way Becca says bag. Proposals. So usually when you see the first person show up, you know that, well, they're going to get dumped. So Blake, sorry, you're going to get dumped. I always find it so heartbreaking when they say the proposals and they kind of just let them say everything and then they're like, wham, throw that breakup in their face. Yeah, that's what she did to Blake. She kind of let him ramble on about how much he loves her, and then she's like, well, you know what? We're just too alike. Everything started so fast that I couldn't pay attention to what the feelings I had for other people. Okay, Becca, stop with the excuses. You just like Garrett better. Blake proposes and nobody could wipe his face. Gosh, the guy is sweating and I feel so bad. They're in their full-on suits and it's super hot outside, but nobody could put a little towel on his face or a little napkin? God, help a guy out. And I'm sorry to go into this, but what was up with Becca's dress and her whole look? Her hairstyle was fast. The dress was sparkly and honestly looked gaudy and cheap. The jewelry looked gaudy and cheap. I'm tired of all these sparkly dresses. I don't know what was going on. The hair looked like they just kind of did this weird braid thing that they did in like 2 minutes. I mean, she's getting proposed to. I don't know what they were thinking. When Blake said that he thought Becca loved him, I couldn't help but just wanting to yell out and be like, she does love you, but just not as much as she loves Garrett. They go into the whole studio portion of the epi. Okay, this thing was 3 hours long, and guys, I'm not gonna lie, it was hard to get through it. It was super boring. I just wanted them to get to the point. Becca's ponytail. They couldn't even make it look realistic. I will say, I do think Becca and Garrett look really in love. I think they're honestly really are in love. I think he is a good match for her. I know they addressed the whole Instagram likes controversy. I'm glad that they brought it up and kind of just didn't ignore it. I like how Garrett addressed how it goes against Becca's beliefs. I think the fact that Becca stood by him after this whole controversy and came out and defended him was a telltale sign that she chose him. Because I think if she wouldn't have chosen him, why would she put herself out there and defend him? That's just my thoughts. Her coming out and defending him just reaffirmed what we already knew. I mean, watching the show, it's clear she really likes him, and like I said, once you compare somebody to your father that passed away, yeah, I don't think there's any beating that. The whole minivan gimmick at the end of the episode, yay, good for them. I would not have been happy. Okay, first of all, I wouldn't have found him like showing up with his, I know he got the first impression, and this also marks another Bachelorette season that the winner is the guy that got the first impression rose. So Becca joins the long list of bachelorettes that pick their first impression dude. The whole minivan thing that he did on the first night, I would have been a little freaked out by it, to be honest. It's kind of like when you go on a first date and a guy immediately brings up kids and getting married. That's a red flag for me. Apparently not for Becca. She thought it was funny and cute, so I guess that's why she chose him and they're a good match. As to who I think the next Bachelor will be, I said this in my last video. I still stand by Jason and I hope it's him, but I could see how it could possibly be Blake. I really hope that they don't bring back an oldie. Like, I don't know, I thought Peter was a cutie, but I don't want him to be the Bachelor. I don't think the process is for him. I am excited for Paradise. Are you guys? I'm really excited to see all the drama go down, and I really hope that they reveal who the next Bachelor is going to be soon, because I'm super curious. Let me know your thoughts and comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and yeah, bye guys.